Hey guys, so this is an ins and outs episode for season 4 of the Coventry FIFA 14 save. So it says here, and this cheered me up when I seen this, as a result of our financial spend last season, the performance against the league objective we set for you, and that was, in case you were new view and didn't see it, avoid relegation. We finished 13th. Mid-table-ish, and I think we got 3.5 million for finishing third, 13th, unless the club received more, but they just gave me 3 million. That could be an issue, and also prize money they received on top of the wage budget and transfer budget. So they gave me a good amount to work with, 10.5 million. And 50,000 wages. That will get us some good players, so I'm happy with that. And that money, what we kept, is definitely saved. It's added to the transfer. Just want to quickly see something. So the Confederations Cup is happening. So Arsenal were in 2 cup finals, won the FA Cup, lost to Blackpool. They should have done the double, shouldn't they? But unlucky. So Barcelona won the Champions League. Juventus won the Europa League. And it looks like Italy and France in the final. For the Confederations Cup. I don't know how you qualify for that. Obviously we finished 13th, and going down is Stoke, Hull and Wigan. And so who's coming up then? Let's have a look. Yeah, we'll be doing that next, Brazil, in a few seasons' time. Once we win some trophies with Cov and leave them in a great place, like a good top 8 to mid-table team, then we'll go to Brazil. So Watford and Cardiff got promoted, and in the playoffs it's Leeds, Reading, Bolton, West Brom. Okay. Oh, Fiorentina won the league. Benfica won that. Well, it looks like they're gonna. Normal. I will actually be looking for a Celtic player. Barcelona won the La Liga. Okay. Right. Let's go forward a bit more. Then when we get to July, pause it on the 1st, because the new free agents will be out then. Free agents will be available. So we have to look carefully for free agents. I think we get the last 32, and that's fine. Okay. Alright, let's look for a goalkeeper. So this is an ins and outs episode where we buy players and sell. Alright, let's look at goalkeeper, free agents. See if there's any good free agent goalkeepers. Okay. Yeah. I doubt it. Yeah, we might have to go into the transfer list. None of these ain't very good. Yeah, we're going to have to go in transfer list and see who's available. Some of these I don't know, so we'll just have to flick through them. Our keeper's alright, he's just not... I think he's a good championship keeper, he's not a premiership keeper. He's got potential, but he's got potential. He's not a keeper who can come straight in. Yeah, if we can't find anyone in the transfer list, I'll look in the championship. Maybe we could get a good keeper who can play in the premiership, but ain't playing for a premiership, but he's got the ability to. Pickford, a future keeper, but he's not ready yet. We want to get someone better than the keeper we have. No. Yeah, it's going to be difficult. I'm not feeling any of these. No. He's a good keeper in real life, but not yet. Yeah, I think we're looking the championship. I'm just thinking the price of... I remember I've got 10 million to spend, but that's to spend on a whole team all over the pitch, not just on one player. So I need to really manage my money carefully. And plus we are selling a few players, so we will get a bit more on the budget for them, but we still need to, you know, spend it wisely. Let's look at the championship, see what goalkeepers are in the championship who would be affordable. Well, let's see who there is. Alright. Oh, why ain't they scouted? Fuck's sake. Why ain't they scouted, man? That's annoying. That's really irritating. I heard Frank Fielding's a good keeper. Jack Butland is good. Yeah, none of these have been well, let's look in the Premiership. That's what I hate about this game is you got to scout players. Why can't they just already have the rating on it? He's too old. He's a good keeper, but he'd be a lot of money. Stockdale, he's a good keeper. What? Why ain't some of these... How much is he? I'm not paying 7 million. He's a good keeper. He'd do exactly what we need. How much is Rudy? I think I could get around that. We look for others, but he is exactly the keeper we need. Experience, would do a good job. How much is Schmeichel? Oh, Schmeichel. Okay, I'd consider Schmeichel. Schmeichel's really good. And for 2 million, Westwood. At the moment, I'm leaning towards Schmeichel. And for 2.5 million, that's a bargain, man. That's a really big bargain. Yep, we're getting him. I've made my mind up. We're buying Schmeichel from Villa. So they want 3 to 4 million. I'll offer 4 million. See if they take it. Plus, we are selling other players, guys, so I can still work around getting good players for the squad, but we need a decent goalkeeper, because the one we've got ain't at it at all. Right, so that will be 6 million. Hopefully, these 3 go. And he'll be leaving in the summer. I think he's up. I think his contract is up soon. Oh, if it ain't, then... Okay, we need to get players in, because it says we can't release any players because we don't have a big enough squad. So I think let's sign a few players first, make the squad bigger, and then we can sell a few players. Hold on, I just need to check some. Oh, it's just a bit drafty. I thought I left the window open, but I haven't. It's just a bit cold. Right, let's look at defenders. I shortlisted a few defenders, but we'll look at free agents. See if there's any available. Some of these I don't know. Okay. Ooh. Can we scout him? He looks decent. There's no one really on the free agents who I want. Oh, that's a player who I was thinking of getting. If he's still there, what's his price? Why? Just gonna check some. What is Virgil van Dijk's ratings in FIFA 14? Hold on, guys. I'll just be a minute. Virgil van Dijk FIFA 14 rating. And it'd probably be a bit better than his rating now because it is 4 seasons on. So on the game he is 23 on the game, so now he'd be like 27 or 25 he is on the game now. So he's 25,000, 2.5 million. It's probably gone up a bit because of development. So marking 73, slow tackle 69, stand tackle 75, That's decent. Where's Hedden? I want to see his Hedden. Hedden 72. Yeah, I'd consider him. There's also another player, so look at them stats there. There's another player I've shortlisted from the Brazil League, who looks really good. We're looking to him now. But yeah, the first players I want to get is a good goalkeeper, a good centre-back, and a good striker, before we get the other positions. So the other one was... there was another centre-back I got, and he looked really good from the Brazilian league. I want to see where he is. These were just strikers I've been shortlisting for COF. Where is he? I did have him. Where's my centre-back? Who I shortlisted? I shortlisted him. Where's he gone? But my player's gone. It was something called Wallace. It was something called Wallace. Hold on. I'm gonna look now. It was something. It was a player called Wallace, I believe. What's his name? Wallace. He looked good. He's gone off the shortlist for some reason. I don't know why. "29-year-old," but I don't. God's sake! Some of these players just ain't scouted. Let's look at a few teams who went down, see if there's any good defenders there who we could get, and for a decent price, who do well for us. So the teams that went down: Wigan, Stoke and Hull, right? So let's look at Wigan first, see what centre backs they had. Chico. Now Chico could be good. Oh, he's retiring. Alright, let's look at Stoke. Shawcross. Good defender. I'd consider him. And then let's look at Hull. No one really there who I'm interested in. Alright, let's look at centre backs in the Premiership. See if there's any cheap ones who we could get. They'd probably be quite expensive. So yeah. Ashley Williams from Swansea, he's good. Yeah, he's retiring. I don't want to get a retired player. Turner for Cardiff. Good defender. Could shortlist him. I'm gonna have to unlist some. A Smalling from Man U. I'd have Smalling. Let's see. Oh, he's injured. Dan Burn, Aga, David Luiz, Gary Cahill, Stevens, Tompkins, good player, good experienced Premiership player. Johnny Evans, I'd have him. He's a good player, he's a good defender. Let's inquire about him. I wish some of these had like a fucking just the rating on it, man. It's very annoying. Senderos? I've set me alarm. Vincent Company? I'd have him. He'd be too much though. Yeah, we can't afford that. That's all our budget. No way. Winston Reed? Oh, he looks amazing. How much is he? That's the thing though, he's rated 3.5, but more likely they'd want 5, and we've got other players we want to get. I just want a good Premiership defender, you know. Let's look in Serie A. Higazi. So I wish some of these were scouted, man. It's very frustrating. Tell you what, let's just look at transfer listed. Hopefully there's a few decent defenders listed. See who's available. Alabuza. No, some of these ain't doing it for me. No, none of these are doing it for me. We could look at free agents again. See if there's any good young ones who could step in. Look, Jimenez did really well. So, no. I've heard of Stenman. No. No. Yeah, we're struggling to find a player. Ooh. He looks alright, but we could get someone better. Mitrovic. Yeah, some of these ain't at it. I might go for... I might try and get thingy, what's his name? Van Dijk for a few million, for 3-4 million. Because he's a good defender and he keep getting better. That's the exciting thing about him. He's promising, but we could get someone better. I need someone good straight away who will do a good job. Plus we can rotate it. So we'll have to rotate it to fit the players we need in. Let's fast forward it a bit. It's just hard to find players. See, they're expensive, they're not cheap. Oh, it's 6.5 million. That's a lot, man. 13 million for Smalling, 6.5 for Van Dijk. Oh, 3.8 million for Tompkins. Okay, let's look at his rating on FIFA 14. If he's worth it, I'll get him. Because he's a good, experienced defender. It's what we need. We need a decent Premiership defender to go with Dawson. So, James Tompkins. FIFA 14. Rating, right. What's his rating then? So he's 77 tackling, slow tackling 76, strength 76, heading 79. Yeah, here do. We're putting a bid for him. Yeah, he's the exact player we need at this level. And he can get slightly better to what he is. Yeah. Right, so Tompkins and Schmeichel could be good signings. And the other players I was going to get was literally just 1 million quid. Players, but good, like footballers who would help us. Can you do 3? I'll tell you what. Hopefully I stay. Right. Oh, we've got a few players scouted from Brazil. I'm gonna also bid for him. He looks good. Finishing 73 to 77. Shot power 73 to 77. Finishing 74 to 78. Ball control. And he's only 26, so he can get better. Also, he can cross. He's really quick. I think he could do a good job for us. So let's get him. He's only 1 million quid. So I think he could do a good job for us. So they want between 1.3 to 1.5. Let's give them 1.3.5. Hopefully they let us have them. And then we'll see if they go through. And then hopefully people start putting in bids for the players we want to sell. Okay, we've got Tompkins in. That's good. Okay. Alright, Tompkins will be a good defender. Him and Dawson be a good partnership, I think. Okay, that will improve the defence. We've got Schmeichel in. Okay, so now we've got 4 million left, and we've spent a lot on a good defender. But the other players, I think, are around 1 million to 2 million. But we have spent a lot on we've spent 8 million on literally a defender and a goalkeeper. But they are good, really good. Alright, you can have 500,000 more, no worries. I just want that striker because I think he'd do a good job for us. Alright, let's fast forward a bit more. So, and then the other player I'm thinking of getting is Lafferty. He's strong, good in the air, good goal scorer. Could bring other players into play. Create chances for other players. What? Oh, that's a lot, man. Alright, we'll get Tompkins in. Yes, we need to get players out now. He can go. Hopefully we get some more bids from other teams. Alright. Alright, so we need to sort this out. Alright, Schmeichel in goal. You can go. And Tompkins with him. And we're going to be bringing in more. That's a lot of money, man, to spend on 2 players. Fuck's sake. We've just about got enough for him. Alright, now we will need to sell other players to bring other players in. Yeah, I didn't want to spend as much as they put in, to be honest. Oh, we'll just do it, fuck it. Oh, fuck's sake. Can't someone offer Fleck? Someone buy Fleck? Can someone buy Fleck so I can get that striker in? Because at the moment I wish we didn't get them players in now, because we've got no fucking striker. We've got no striker now. We need a few strikers if we want to be competitive this season. I'd show I ain't spent all my money on just 2 fucking players. Fuck's sake. I thought I had enough for the other ones. What? Someone just please buy them other players. Then we're just gonna have to get a couple of loans in. Yes, thank God someone's gonna buy Fleck. That's fine, have him. At least now we can we've got to really invest properly now. We can also get free agents. I'll just say I can't be asked to play friendlies. We also can get free agents, so we look at the free agents for like wingers and a DM. But at the moment we need a striker. So, alright. That's fine, alright. Alright, we get him. Hopefully he'll do a job. Then we need other players. So what positions do we need? So we need an attacking midfielder, right winger, and 2 strikers. If all our money runs out on them 3 players, we just use Azugo as a squad DM. That's fine. Right. I think let's get Lafferty for $1 million. He'd be a good signing. Yeah, he's playing at a good level. He's good in the air. Good goal scorer. And he's be good physical striker to play up front. So we'll get Lafferty. I think he'd be good for us. Hopefully. He's retiring. For God's sake. They've retired really early in this game. Bit stuck here, aren't we? What's David McGoldrick on this game? Hold on, guys. Well, I spent too much on the defender and goalkeeper, but we needed a good defender and a good keeper. So I think it's worth what we did. So on here is... So his ball control 68. His shot power is 72. His finishing 74. His long shot 69. What's his pace? Sprint speed 76. I think we'll look at other strikers in the championship. Now, he's a good proven goal scorer in the championship. And he's big, strong, could potentially get a few in the Premier, 5 to 10 in the Premiership. Right, let's have a look at Jordan Rhodes. Because at this time and moment, he was one of the best strikers outside the Premiership, so would he be a risk in helping us? And then we could always just get a good free agent as a backup striker to Rhodes and Addleton. Right, Jordan Rhodes. Rhodes. So, on this game, his ball control 69, shot power 74, heading 70, finishing 80, okay. Penalties 83, volley 70. He looks pretty good and exactly the player I wanted. What Lafferty would have been, but he's a bit more expensive. He's 2.6 million. Let's inquire about him and see how much they're willing to let us get him. Jamie Vardy. Let's have a look. His heading ain't great though, is it? Alright, let's look at Jamie Vardy. Jamie Vardy. Ball control 67. He's very fast. Sprint speed 84. Acceleration 81. Shot power 72. Finishing 70. That's the thing though, he's 29, 30 now, he won't keep improving. I think Rhodes would be a better choice than him in this current game. So I wish some of these were scouted, man. Just Chris Wood, proven goal scorer. Let's have a look. I'd consider him. Chris Wood. Alright, let's see. Right. 1.45 million. So heading 72, ball control 68, heading 72, shot power 75, finishing 75, long shots 72. Okay, he looks impressive. We'll inquire about him. At the moment I'm leaning more towards Wood and Rhodes. Cameron Jerome? Nah, we can get some better than him. Leon Best? We can't afford him, he's like 8 million. Troy Deeney? Let's look into him. He's a good goal scorer. What's Troy Deeney like on this game? Troy Deeney. Good target man. So this is a good site for this game. Ball control 72, shot power 78, finishing 74, long shot 74. Okay, he looks good. I'd consider him. He's at Everton though, so we probably won't be able to get him. He'd be too expensive, more likely. Alright, we can't get him. Alright, that's a shame. I was considering him. He could do a good job. Martins, he's scored goals in the Premiership. But I don't want to just buy a player for a season and then they retire. That's what I don't want to do. Well, this is a pain in the arse, isn't it? And plus, we ain't got a fucking a squad striker. Because Sutherland's going to be going. Alright, we'll leave it around there. Alright, let's fast forward a bit more. Alright, we've got a Dalton in, that's great. He'd be a good striker for us, I think. We could do with selling a few more players. $3 million for Troy Deeney. Yeah, we can't afford that. $9 million for Rhodes. That's a lot. Plus, we need an attacking midfielder. We might have to go in the loan market, guys. Yeah, we might have to do that. Alright, let's see who's listed. Someone to play up front. Danny Graham? Nah. Jonathan Abika? Leroy Lita? Marwin Mosen? Nah, we could get someone better. None of these are doing anything for me. He looks awful. He looked really bad. So did he. I'm a bit stuck, ain't we? Some of these ain't gonna be at it. I see potential in him. I see some potential in him. I'm not saying we're going to get him. I'll put him on the list. He's got some potential. This is more for a backup. I think we could get potentially McGoldrick or Vardy. Might have to go in the loan market. He ain't gonna be at it. We're really struggling here. I spent too much on the defender and goalkeeper. Mohammed Abadi. Egyptian. Okay. He's got potential. He's got some potential. We'll add him. Marcelo. Canoe. Perroydon. Yeah, these ain't doing anything for me. Yeah, there might be a part 2, guys. Let's look in the championship. Just go through some of them. Who we can get and who we won't. Why ain't they scouted, man? Fuck's sake. He's played in the Premiership. And he did score a few. Let's look into him. Well, out of all the money we have, we could potentially get McGoldrick or Vardy. But they're at the end of their careers. And will they contribute in the Premiership? I don't know. So in this game, he's got ball control. His ball control's awful. He's got a good shot on him, and he's good in the air. But he's decent at volleys, but his ball control's 64. We need someone better with better ball control than that to play in the Premiership. Yeah, we're really struggling to find someone. Danny Ings. How much is he on this game? Danny Ings. Alright, so he has on this game. So he's 1.5 million. Ball control 72. Sprint speed 89. Heading 70. Shot pass 69. Finishing 76. I think Pinto's shooting was around 70 to 72, and he got 5 to 10 goals in a season. He got 8 goals in a season. His finishing's good. His shot power's all right. He looks decent. Well, Adam, I'm going to have to really use this. Be careful with this, because we've only got a few million left. At the moment, it might be McGoldrick. Yeah, we're struggling, man. Yeah, if we did get a Vardy or McGoldrick, then I think I might just have to get one of them free agents and bring them on as a squad player. We won't be able to buy anyone else. Plus, I need to get an attacking midfielder, yeah? I ain't even done that. And a right winger. So, if it comes to it, if this next player we buy does take up most of the budget, then I might have to just use the rest of the money on wages and just do free agents and loans, if it comes to it. But at least we've sorted the defence out. The goalkeeper and the centre-back. That could save a lot of goals conceded. So, yeah. He's just... Jonathan, he's too old. I would have had him if he was 5 years younger. Leah Griffiths. Now, let's see what he's like. Yeah, I'll be finishing in a minute, guys. So probably get part 2. Leah Griffiths. So his ball control is 64. Shot power 73, finishing 70. Long shot 73. His ball control ain't great, but his shooting at ability is pretty good, and as good as any striker we can afford. So we consider him. We'll flick through a few more. Leon Best did score 5 to 10 goals this season in the Premiership for a few seasons. Shall we get him back for Cov? Let's see. What's he like on this game? Leon Best. FIFA 14 rating. Alright, so he's got ball control. So he's about £1 million. So he's got ball control 71. Heading 69. Shot power 70. Finishing 69. Now, Vardy or McGoldrick could be better. At the moment, it looks like it's going to be between Vardy and McGoldrick to play up front with a Dalton. I'm not going to get Werner. I just don't think he cut it last season, so I'm not going to get him. Ross McCormack. What's he like on FIFA 14? I'll be finishing very soon, guys. There will be a part 2, and that'll be for like half an hour. McCormack. Alright, let's see what he's like. Right. Ball control 76. Whoa. Yeah, we won't be able to get him. Yeah, he'd be too much. Oh, he ended up staying at West Brom then. Alright, I think I'm just going to go with who is actually better and who would contribute more. So, let's just look at who is better out of the two and then just go with the better player. Right. So, McGoldrick. Ball control 68, sprint speed 76, acceleration 75, heading 67, shot power 72, finishing 74, long shot 69. Okay. Can't there be another page I can do? Then Jamie. Alright, then let's compare him. Alright, so ball control 67. Okay, it's faster. Shot power 72, finishing 70, volley 62. Oh, where's the... No, it's gone off. That's... Yeah, I'll finish in a minute. Oh, this is really difficult. McGoldrick's shooting's better. And he's better at heading. But Vardy's quicker. They're better than each other at different things. Like, McGoldrick's got a slightly better touch than him, but Vardy's quicker. But then he's got a bit better shooting than Vardy. At the end of the day, we need someone to score goals, and if McGoldrick's shooting's a bit better than Vardy, and he could get us a few more goals and contribute more, then I think we'll go with McGoldrick. Because at the end of the day, I want someone who's going to score more goals than the other player, and on this game it looks like McGoldrick might be that player over Vardy on the game, that is, not in real life. Obviously we know in real life Vardy's a lot better than McGoldrick, but on this game they're very similar. So yeah, we're putting for McGoldrick. I think he'd be the better player, and he's a more physical player as well. Him and Dalton could be a good partnership, but if they don't want to sell him to us, then we get Vardy as a second option. Let's put in $1 million. Alright, I'll end it now because I need to go to toilet and have a drink and that. So this is part 1. Part 2 will be out later tonight. I'll just have a drink, go to toilet, then I'll be doing part 2. Right. got a few players in. I spent more than I wanted on a goalkeeper and a defender, but they are good quality Premiership players, so hopefully they help us out a lot, because I spent a lot on them. They better fucking deliver, because I paid a lot more than I wanted to for them players. Right, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. It looks like we might have to do a few loans and free agents after buying our striker, our next striker, right, to play up front with a Dalton. Right, see you later then, guys. Bye for now.